Hello, we're going to learn person pronouns in Uyghur. It's me again, Ainur. So let's begin. First person, I, man. I wrote both in Uyghur Latin script and Uyghur Arabic script, so here we can see. First one, nominative case I, man. Dative case to me, mga. Locative case on me or at me, mende. Possessive case, my, minang. For the plural, we, biz, and nominative case, we, biz, to us, or for us. Dative case, locative case, dative case, sorry, bizga. On us or at us, locative case, bizde. Our, possessive case, biznang. And before we go on to second person, we have to talk about language notes. For the second person, speakers distinguish several levels of politeness and formality. Everyday polite, siz, you, siz. And we have to use everyday formal polite form siz with most people. Example, your teacher, classmates, adult strangers you meet. Like the French we and German sie. I don't know if I have pronounced it well, but please forgive me if it's wrong. It's the most common form heard. Girls are usually deferentially addressed with sis, even by their own parents, while boys are typically addressed with sen. And everyday informal sen. Sen is a familiar, intimate form of you, like French tu and German du, conveying a very close friendship between speaker and hearer, or the superior social rank of the speaker. In the latter usage, the speaker typically commands respect of or has some authority over the hearer, example, over children, pupils, or an apprentice. Since sen can also used to be condescending to someone in anger or is thus potentially offensive, it's safest to wait until a person addresses you with sen before addressing them back with sen. Formal, polite, silly. The honorific form silly is used to respectfully address elders, for example, grandparents or respected leaders of the community. It is still widely used in southern Xinjiang, especially Kashgar, and in literature, whether to address royalty or even customers. Plural slar, both everyday formal and informal in the second person plural. Slar is by far the most common form of you plural, used in both distant and close relationships. The other forms, senlar, you, plural, informal or and impolite, and sizlar, you, plural, very formal, are much less common and are included for your reference only. There's still other more honorific and dialect forms that you may hear, such as üzla, üzleri, and harqaysıları, you, very honorific, which we have not included here, but for everyday use, then you make sure you learn men, sen, siz, u, ve, biz, sizler, and sizler, ve, and ular. So okay, let's go to second person. Like I said, sen, right, formal, closer, intimate, or root. Okay, sis, formal. I personally prefer sis. I use sis with my parents, my family, and my friends. So sis, here sis, sen, the nominative case, to you, dative case, sana, sizga, and on you or to you, senda, sizda, your possessive case, sinang or sizda. Again, I prefer sis. I suggest you to use sis as well. Depends who you're talking to, but it's safer. Plural, slar, the most common one, so I didn't differentiate between slar, sizlar, because this is very common for both informal and formal, like I said in the language notes. You, slar, sorry for my typo in the Latin, it should be S-I-L-E-R, sorry. To you, slarga, dative case, slarga, on you or at you, locative case, slarda, possessive case, your, slarnang. Slar, slarga, slarda, slarnang. And third person, she, he, it, we all use just one word, u, yeah, we don't have gender, and we don't even have like differentiation for the non-living thing. Very, now you think about it, in today's atmosphere, very progressive language, isn't it? Okay, so she, he, it, nominative case u. To she or to he, to it. Dative case is 오는가. 오는가. It's tricky to pronounce it. Maybe the ra is more like the French R. 오는가. The next one is on she, on he, on it, like dative, locative case. Then we say 오는다. 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 And her, his, its possessive case, 오능. 오능. So third person plural, they, ular, nominative case, ular. To them or for them, dative case, ular-ga. Again, the tricky ga, make sure you pronounce it like I did, like a French R, re from your throat. Ular-ga. On them, dative case, no, locative case. Ular-da. On them or at them, Ular-Da. Ular-Da. Uyghur is like I told you in the beginning, it's a language with a lot of suffixes. It's accumulative language, so make sure that Ular is the nominative and you just keep adding suffixes, dative suffix, locative suffix, and so on and so forth. So possessive case, Ular-ның. So I will read it again. Ular, they, ularga, to them, ularda, on them, ular-ның, there. So I'll make some summary. So I only made the table for pronouns for nominative case. First person, regular, man, singular. Degree is regular, so singular, man, plural, biz. Second person, informal, intimate, senler, very informal. Polite, siz, plural, slar. Respectful, sli, singular. Sizler, plural, very polite. You see it here, the gray ones are not the gray ones, sorry, the color is here is changed, but gray one, like here, the first one, man, biz, and polite, sis, slar, or san, slar. And the third person, ular, are most common. So please just take a note. The most used one is, for the second person, is san, sis, or I personally prefer sis. So this, you can see the gray one, sis and slar. Very useful, most common. And for the third person, no polite or like respectful, it's just regular, ular, just like the first person. So again, I will repeat singular one, man, san, sis, li, u. The most common is men, sis, u. Plural, biz, senler, siler, sizler, ular, but most common is biz, siler, ular. So that's it. Thank you for listening and see you next time. Have a good day and have a good holiday. Bye bye. Thank you. Rahmat.